Hello and welcome. This is FIDE Master Vedant Goswami. And today again, we are showing one game from the Greco analysis. And again, we have the King's Gambit, one of the very attacking openings and favorite of the romantic era of chess, with the top players like Paul Morphy and Adolf Anderson winning many brilliant games using this opening. So let us start. So I'd start with e4, e5, f4, and e into f4. And again, as we go through the game, we'll see small variations of what are things that could also have happened to gain a better understanding of the nitty-gritties of the opening. So bishop c4, queen h4 check. Again, white is giving up a pawn and also the right to castle with a certain idea. And the idea is getting black interested in just a direct attack on the king without developing the other pieces. So as we know, the basic idea in the openings is to quickly develop the minor pieces, complete development, and basically castle. But in this case, because of the opportunity to give a check, which cannot be parried easily, black is encouraged to do this excursion with the queen, which over time proves to be costly. So we'll see what happens. King f1 and d6. We have in another video, we'll see what happens when black plays bishop c5, threatening a checkmate on f2. That can also be easily parried. Now, the concept of white comes into play, that we have invited the queen, and now we will gain time by attacking it. Okay, so black plays bishop g4 with the concept that if white knight captures the queen, black captures it back, and it is an equal trade. White plays d4 and queen h6. So it is a very typical thing in beginners game that, just playing to grab some pawns, some small material, and hang on to it with dear life. So if you see, black is basically not developing his pieces and playing with the same pieces which were developed in the opening, a very typical thing in beginners game. And this will be an example of how this can be punished, how better development will always take care of small term activity of opponents, one or two pieces. White play g3 using this pin to gain the pawn back. Black again gives a check on h3, king f2, and pawn takes. Pawn takes. Now, basically, you see the black queen is trapped. First, black has done a small calculation that when finally the queen is trapped, he can escape by taking this, so which actually happened in the game. And now the simple idea is that if white takes the queen back, queen can go back and everything is okay. But white comes up with this beautiful bishop into f7 intermezzo, the intermediate move, the in-between move, the type of move which is missed by many of even the very strong players. Now, the idea is if king captures, queen f3 is a check, and the black queen is still under attack. So when the king moves, the queen will be captured. So a beautiful in-between move, bishop into f7, destroying the black concept of being able to escape with the queen to d7 and having a reasonable game. So king cannot capture and has to escape to d8. Now queen into f3, queen d7, which is probably kind of the only move. Now white comes up with this beautiful deflection attack, rook into h7. And the idea is when rook takes, there's no other way. Rook has to take. And now bishop g8, the beautiful move. Bishop is attacking the rook and queen is attacking. Almost all of the black pieces are under attack. Rook h2. Black tries to escape by giving a check, but king g1, a very important move. So whenever you are defending, first you should try to find a move that attacks also. Attack defense moves are some of the strongest moves in chess. So white finds that a move that also defends the check while attacking the rook. Very important type of move. Rook into c2, queen into f8. Check, queen e8. White continues with his development and attack bishop g5, king d7. And now the black king is kind of surrounded, and lot of other pieces are ready to come into the game, like knight c3 pawn. And Greco embarks on a brilliant finishing combination with bishop e6 check, sacrificing the bishop to go on a king hunt, which leads to a checkmate. So let's say queen into a6, queen d8 check, pushing the king to c6, and d5, this beautiful fork, winning the queen. Queen takes, pawn takes, king into d5, developing a new piece with attack. Always the most important thing. Always bring out new pieces. Black decides to move to king e5, queen e8 check, king d4, queen comes back to the center, king c5, and bishop e3, checkmate. So a very powerful game, again showing some ideas in the king's gambit. A very powerful opening, a very powerful direct attacking opening on the opponent's king, and really, really powerful opening against beginners who don't have preparation against it. Okay, so here we saw a few tricks, beautiful few moves, intermezzos, and again an amazing game. So I hope you found it interesting. I'll see you in the next lesson, and do subscribe to be notified of the upcoming lessons. Thank you so much. Bye.